You must have been very bad, because you're about to be punished with another episode of terrible old games you've probably never heard of. The year is 1988. The Soviet Union initiates its Perestroika initiative for restructuring its economy. The movies Die Hard and Rain Man are released. That bloke out of Harry Potter is born. And British budget software houses are thinking up increasingly desperate concepts to base their cheapo games on. One such company was Alternative Software, who were churning out budget titles for the princely sum of £1.99, or £2.99 if they were a bit less rubbish. Apparently stuck for a game idea, they decided to combine two disparate elements to create the bizarre concept of BMX Ninja. I can only assume some people in a meeting room went,
"Ninjas are cool. BMX is cool."
Putting them together will make double cool and sell games. Make it happen.
So, BMX Ninja was born, and it was released on the three major home computer formats of the time, and it was virtually identical on all of them. We'll be looking at the Commodore 64 version, just because. Before we dive into the game and see exactly what happens when BMX meets Ninja, let's familiarise ourselves with the plot. I'll quote directly from the game's instructions. After a hard day's training with the freestyle team at the local dirt track, Phil Pookie Wheeler, unofficial BMX Ninja, whilst travelling home on his bike, a Blackfoot Falcon, was set upon by a rival team, the Diamondbacks, whose leader is intent on gaining the ultimate street cred. Your title. You must prove to yourself and your girlfriend that you are capable of keeping your title. Should you fail in your task, you'll not only lose your title, you will lose your girlfriend, who wants to be seen with a loser anyway, and your dignity. Should you succeed, you will be rewarded by your girlfriend. Should you complete a certain number of areas, you will receive the ultimate reward from her. We're not telling you what it is, so find out yourself if you can. Okay, so what have we learned, other than the instructions were written by a semi-literate idiot who has a serious problem with run-on sentences? 1. You probably play the role of Phil Pookie Taylor, although the confusing text makes it impossible to know for sure. 2. You are obsessed with keeping your title, although we're never explicitly told what the title is. Presumably it's Unofficial BMX Ninja, which makes me wonder if there's an official board of BMX Ninjas somewhere which refuse to recognise your skills. 3. Your girlfriend isn't particularly loyal, given that she'll drop you if you lose but turn tricks for you if you win. Classy. Anyway, now that we have a vague idea of what's supposed to be going on, I suppose I'd better play it for a bit. Okay, horrible title screen. Why are there pictures of gangsters on it? They weren't mentioned in the plot. Ooh, blockier gangster. One gauntlet has been laid down. Can you defeat your arch-rivals and prove to your girlfriend that you are the best? Defeat means you lose everything. Succus pays the ultimate reward. Glad to see that the semi-literate motif has been carried over from the inlay instructions. Ooh, is that the mighty girlfriend? Because she looks suspiciously like a prostitute. Oh, no, wait, here we go. And there's nothing ninja-y going on, just some kid in a BMX. Ah, there's some weird floating skating bloke after me. What? Yes, that's it. Spin round and whack him with your wheel, and of course he implodes. Oh, not again. Come on. It's not doing it. Ah, here we are. Yeah. Oh, that was a bit late there, but nope, we carried off. And here's a clone of me. Marvellous. Doing the same things I can do. Oh, I can do a bit of a wheelie, or bunny hop a bit. I see, the mighty bunny hop not being particularly effective there. Okay, let's try the spinning round thing. By the way, have a look at the background graphics, which are basically Sticklebrick City. And nope, he's immune while spinning, apparently. Oh, come on. These controls are so sluggish. Ugh. Oh, I should point out, by the way, that the Commodore 64 was renowned for its music and colourful graphics. Here, of course, there is no music, and most of the graphics are monochrome. Brilliant. All I can do is keep riding backwards and forwards and spinning my bike round in the hope that whatever deadly material the tyres are made out of will touch the opponent, causing him to instantly disappear from this plane of existence. I can't seem to get this one. Oh, there we are, yeah. Grief, I'm so bored of this already. Oh, I've just noticed, actually, bottom of the screen, look, there's a little BMX Ninja thing which fills up every time you kill one of the evil BMXers. Presumably get all 8 and you go on to the next level. 5 through, come on, let's oh, good grief, right. Never mind, we're nearly there. Oh, it's reset the counter! Oh, and his weird statue of Tony Hawk having a go at me again. Oh, forget it. I think I've seen all this game has to offer within 2 minutes. Talk about half-assed effort, this is more of a quarter-assed effort, and it's going off now. Now, you may be wondering what the later levels look like. So, without a thought for my own safety, I got through to level 2, and it looks like this. Exactly the same stuff with a different background, which is a static, blocky mess featuring a roller skating woman and some people playing American football. It looks like they just wheeled on another backdrop made by a 10-year-old out of Lego bricks. I reckon small children could actually produce better background graphics than that. In fact, I'm going to prove it by showing a gallery of children's drawings that look better than that background. Here's a lovely pencil drawing from Stan, aged 6. You can see a happy family standing around their house. I particularly enjoy the smoke billowing from the chimney there. Next up is Jennifer, aged 12, who's produced a really colourful drawing with her crayons. My favourite part is the smiley face on the sun. And finally Kyle, aged 9, has drawn us this snow scene using felt tip pens. I really like the bold use of colour in this one. Now I like the second one best. Let's see how it looks in game. There we are, immensely improved. Speaking of art, one of the few saving graces of BMX Ninja is the cover art, with its pretty drawing of a cyclist in samurai-themed armour. But not everyone got to enjoy it. While searching around, I discovered this alternate cover which seems to be from a Spanish release of the game, showing what appears to be a ninja on his paper round. And speaking of paper rounds, I was interested to see what review scores the game got in the magazines of the time. The answer is, none of them reviewed it. Can't say I blame them. So, in conclusion, BMX Ninja is an absolutely appalling game. It may have only cost £1.99 new, but that's no excuse for being tedious, fun-free dross. And of course it commits the major crime of deceiving buyers with its title and cover, because as you will have noticed by now, there is actually nothing ninja-related in this game whatsoever. Alternative software still exists 20 years on, with a terrible website apparently put together in 5 minutes with Dreamweaver. These days they churn out licensed mouse mats and Activity Studio software for the PC. A fitting punishment.